Okay, we're live. Hello, guys. Oh, we've got 25 viewers already. Superb. How's it going, guys? Friday, 5 p.m. We're here, and we got a lot of questions right at the start. So I think we'll quickly get done with that.
Yep.
So that we can answer your questions live.
Okay. Let's start with Shashank's question. Is it worth it to buy an Alto 800 in 2018 without airbags and ABS? The on-road cost of the vehicle is around rupees 4 lakh and no other vehicle is available in that price range. Would you advise it? I would.
I wouldn't. I would honestly say if you've got a 4 lakh budget and you have to stick to it, buy something used and something that has ABS and airbags because I think it's a mandatory feature now. Hyundai i20 Elite or Tata Tigor, which one's better? Elite i20. Ford Freestyle versus Swift versus Baleno versus Elite i20 diesel. Priority is comfort and pocket friendly for the long run. Can I consider Tiago in the list?
For the diesel, I wouldn't recommend going with the Tiago. That engine is quite okay, especially in comparison to the other cars that you've considered. The Swift diesel is good if you're going to look at something that's pocket friendly. So is the Baleno. The Ford Freestyle and i20 diesel, I'm a bit torn between the two. I'm inclined to say Ford Freestyle.
Yeah.
The diesel engine, it's going to be very efficient if you drive it, in a relaxed manner. But when you're looking to push it, really enjoy the drive experience, that one also it's pretty great. Not to mention the ride quality is good, so it's comfortable as well.
Yeah. So overall pick would be the Freestyle. Quid versus Alto, we'd pick the Alto. Swift versus i20, I'd pick the i20, but the Swift isn't all that bad either. i20 petrol top model, yeah, Tata Nexon XZ Plus, which one is better?
I'd say Nexon.
Nexon. अगर आप पेट्रोल देख रहे हो तो Nexon ले लो. XUV 2012 W8 है, planning to buy new SUV, which one's a good vehicle? So you can look at the Hyundai Tucson. अगर 7-seater चाहिए तो आपके पास सिर्फ Kodiaq option है, Fortuner option है. So you can decide. We'd suggest if you want a no-nonsense option, there's a Fortuner, or look at the Endeavour 2.2 trend.
Would help if you could specify your budget of your upgrade also, because if you're upgrading within the same segment, you can consider a Hexa. If your budget has increased, you can go to a Tucson or a Fortuner.
Yeah.
So on and so forth.
Tushar, did Ford Freestyle overtake any top 10 selling cars? No, I doubt
Not to my recollection.
No. Any cars you'd wait for 2019 under 8 to 12 lakhs?
Wait for 8 to 12 lakh battery. You'll have the new Ciaz which is coming.
Yeah.
That is going to be definitely worth a wait because the looks and interior won't change much, but the engine options should be something brand new. In that same way, 8 to 12 lakh, even the Maruti Ertiga is supposed to come now. Then what is 8 to 12?
The Tata Premium Hatch, the 45X, will come by the later half of next year, but 100% a car worth waiting for because it's Tata. Okay, he says, appreciate your efforts. Thank you so much. Billion subs soon. Thank you. I hope you can select between the two. I'd personally pick the Nexon. It's an overall, I think it's a better package.
But if you're looking at petrol, then your only option is the Nexon.
Yeah. Which car do we have to pick in 4-5 lakh in second hand, hatchback or sedan? Need best seating comfort.
There's no, your body style will not define if you've got better seat comfort, better cabin space. It's nothing like that. Look at which car you like. Even a hatchback can give you better comfort, better seating space than a sedan will. The car size does not mean the interior will be equally, large or, accommodating. So look at the cars, don't go by body style, look at which car you like.
Yeah, if you need a very comfortable car for that kind of money, you can look at a 2011 Honda City. You will also get a good Toyota Corolla for that same price. So consider between these two. Aapko sedan, I think, should suit you if you want seating comfort as well. Neil Sharma, what is the waiting time for Creta facelift? Sir, it depends upon the dealership stock. So it's not something we can comment upon.
Also, supposing you come across a situation where you're asking one dealer and he's telling you 8 months, don't hesitate to go to another dealer who will be nearby. Chances are they will have that in stock and they can give it to you immediately within a week also. So it varies. Inquire everywhere.
Okay. All right. Where were we? Okay.
Yeah. Which car is best, Grand i10 or Sweat? What I would recommend is if you're looking at more driving fun and enjoying your drive experience more, get the Swift. If you're looking at just a simple city commuter for the family that will offer good ride comfort, ride quality, and even interior quality for that matter, get the Grand i10.
ओके, अभिलाष पांडे जी, 10 से 15 लाख के बीच में लग्जरी कार लेना सही है? आई वांट इट फॉर बिजनेस पर्पसेस सर. इफ यू वांट टू मेक अ स्टेटमेंट, होंडा सिटी ले लो. नथिंग मेक्स अ स्टेटमेंट लाइक अ होंडा सिटी. हेमंत कुमार, 7-8 years reliability of Tata Tiago. So we think it should do well. There is no concrete data that we have to prove it, but should do well, no problems.
Appu Adhikari, what are the symptoms of a dirty air filter in a hatchback? There's no immediate tell per se, but what one thing would be your acceleration gets a bit choppy. That we are pressing the throttle, you're getting some kind of misfiring or something. Now that could be everything down to the injectors, to the fuel injection, to the air filter, any one. They're symptomatic of multiple things, one of which can be a very dirty air filter.
Easiest way to look at it is open the bonnet, take the air filter out. If it's dirty, wash it. Simple solution. धनंजय सर, हमें डायरेक्टली न्यू कार लेनी चाहिए या सेकंड हैंड, और अगर सेकंड हैंड तो कौन सी कार सजेस्ट करेंगे आप? सर, आई थिंक इट्स अ पर्सनल चॉइस. नई गाड़ी चाहिए तो
अगर देखिए, बहुत लोग बोलते हैं अगर आपकी पहली गाड़ी और अभी आप ड्राइविंग सीख रहे हैं तो फिर आपको यूज लेना चाहिए. ऐसा कुछ जरूरी नहीं है, लेकिन और आपके बजट और रिक्वायरमेंट के हिसाब से देखना पड़ेगा कि अगर आप इन्वेस्टमेंट की तौर से देखेंगे तो फिर या तो आप यूज कार लेंगे, उस पर ड्राइविंग सीख के उसको बेच के फिर नया गाड़ी लेंगे तो फिर वो खर्चा हो जाएगा. नई गाड़ी लेंगे तो जरूरी नहीं कि आप उसको हर जगह पे जाके मार देंगे या फिर आप बहुत गंदी ड्राइविंग करते हैं.
करेक्ट.
सेफ एम्प्टी एरिया में सीखेंगे तो फिर नई गाड़ी को भी आप अच्छी कंडीशन में रख सकते हैं. तो आपके रिक्वायरमेंट्स के हिसाब से देखिए, रिक्वायरमेंट्स के बाद में बजट देखिए, बजट के बाद में फिर आप देख सकते हैं कि फिर कौन सी गाड़ी लेनी चाहिए. न्यू और यूज्ड इज नॉट डील ब्रेकर.
और हाँ, अगर ये आपकी पहली गाड़ी है और आपने सेकंड हैंड लेने का मन बना लिया है तो आई वुड सजेस्ट यू कैन स्टे अ बिट सेफ. लुक एट समथिंग like a WagonR or something which is very easy to drive and it makes for a very good beginner's car. तो अगर आप सीख रहे हैं, सेकंड हैंड ही लेना है तो सेफ रहिए, मारुति लीजिए, नो प्रॉब्लम.
अभिषेक अवस्थी, इकोस्पोर्ट है विटारा ब्रेजा, कौन से ज्यादा कंफर्ट है? कैबिन स्पेस की बात करें तो फिर विटारा ब्रेजा में ज्यादा है. 3 लोगों को बिठाना हो तो फिर उसमें पीछे जगह ज्यादा है. लेकिन इकोस्पोर्ट ओवरऑल कंफर्ट में अगर आप देखेंगे तो फिर ज्यादा अच्छी है. क्वालिटी जो आप देखेंगे, सीट फॉर 4 पीपल काफी अच्छा है.
Jazz or freestyle? I'd say freestyle for everything except space. Elite i20 or Swift, which version? Elite i20, I think we'd recommend.
You can actually go ahead and take a look.
The variants explained.
Asta and Asha option would be the choices. In the Swift, you can go with something like a VDI or VXI or ZXI. The top specs plus variants don't make much sense because you're paying quite a bit, 70 or 1,000 or 1 lakh rupees more for mainly infotainment. But if you want a detailed look at it, go ahead and check out on Cardico's YouTube channel. We've done variants explained for both the Swift and the Elite i20. You can figure out which variant will suit you.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to quickly jump through the questions. Tigor JTP launch in the next 2-3 months. Nexon versus EcoSport for 5 healthy members.
Nexon.
Between the two, Nexon, but the best in that budget is the S-Cross. Tucson or Tiguan, it depends. Honestly, I would personally pick the Tiguan. So yeah,
both are great picks.
Both are great picks. Honda Amaze Petrol VX or WRV Edge Edition model petrol, which one's better for long drive? Stick to the Amaze.
The reason why we say this is WRV's ride quality.
It's a bit
very
bouncy. Hyundai Creta diesel or Verna diesel, which one is fun to drive?
Verna. Neither one is fun to drive.
Between the two, Verna.
Yeah.
Okay, EcoSport Titanium plus petrol automatic कैसा है?
ले लीजिए.
No problem, go for it. Launch date of new Ertiga in India, Diwali we're expecting. Fingers crossed. Shubham Gupta, hi guys, after 2-3 weeks. नहीं यार, पिछले 2 हफ्ते भी आए थे यार.
But there was a gap in between.
There was a gap. We're very sorry about it. Which SUV is the best under 20 lakh? Most value for money, I think you'd want to say Hexa. But there's no such thing as a best car. SUV. But yeah, Hexa is a very good pick in that kind of a budget.
Inspiring stories, Elite i20 or Swift for rupees 6 lakh. I have to say Swift, especially if you're getting petrol. Kuldeep Gupta, hi sir, Tata Tigor, low price ले रहा हूँ, ठीक है या नहीं? लो प्राइस है, अगर आपको डिस्काउंट मिल रहा है तो फिर ठीक है, आप ले लीजिए. जैसे कोई अगर लो प्राइस थोड़ा अनक्लियर है, आपका सवाल क्या है?
Hi Ritvik, Shakuntala, City, Ciaz, Verna, Yaris, which one is the best? My budget is 11 lakh. Shakuntala, if you can please wait for the new Ciaz, will come on August 6th. then decide, because we'll have a new petrol engine also, then we'll be able to decide better.
But in the meantime, go ahead and check out a comparison review that we've done between the petrol automatic versions of the Verna, the City, and the Yaris.
Yeah.
So take a look at that. You'll understand, how which car shapes up how. And whenever the Ciaz comes, you can compare and figure out what your priorities are.
Vinay, 1.4 diesel Creta, it's okay for buying. Agar city usage zyada hai, if you're using only inside the city, then it's fine. On the highways, it's all right. It's not great, but it's okay.
80-20 split between city and highway.
Yeah.
1.4 is fine. It's a good variant also.
It's EX 1.4 EX is a fantastic variant. Amaze or Desire for petrol?
Desire.
Hello Sushant, what about new Ertiga 2018 Srihari Chakur by Diwali?
Yeah, year end November, December 10th.
Suggest a car under 6 lakh with good safety features and mileage. Look at the Tiago. Should I go ahead and buy the Octavia RS or wait for the Honda RS? Octavia RS. Don't even buy it. And give us your number, we'll call and we'll borrow your car. Tanmay, tell me something about the 2018 Creta facelift. Is a good buy? Love from Coach Behar, West Bengal. Thank you so much, Tanmay. What you can do is there's a review on our sister channel, Zig Wheels. You can go and check it out if you want to check the review in English. Karthik's done that review. If you want to watch it in Hindi, it's on Car Dekho. Overall, I think the value proposition is not all the way there, but it's still there. It's a good car, well built inside out, easy to drive, really good ride quality. If you can digest the price, go for it.
Chetan Khatri, diesel EcoSport or Verna. If comfort is a priority in terms of ride quality, get the Verna.
Yeah.
For everything else, the EcoSport makes no sense.
Dipayan, should I buy Honda BRV top model with sunroof? I think you mean WRV. BRV, my sunroof, you don't get a sunroof in the BRV. WRV sunroof second hand driven price 7,80,000. Yeah, it seems like a good deal if you can close it under 7.5 lakh. Nothing like it. Is Creta petrol engine good? It's one of the best.
It's very smooth to drive, not very exciting, but very well calibrated.
Okay, XUV or Innova?
Innova if you have the budget.
About new Ciaz?
Okay, new Ciaz, essentially same car, same engine, same transmissions. Featureless changes. You got a new infotainment system. The magic seats are gone. No black interior. No adjustable rear headrest. There is a front armrest that's been added, and few cosmetic changes. Very minor stuff.
There's a video in 2 minutes. देख लो. Yeah, इसने जो भी बताया वो थोड़े और डिटेल में सब है वहाँ पे. Okay. Best petrol automatic in 13 lakh. Petrol automatic EcoSport. Yeah. Nexon VFM variant.
VFM. I'd say.
I want to say XZ.
Offhand, I can't remember.
XT or XZ.
Yeah.
दोनों में से एक. Difference between old and new Ciaz, Naveen, we've just told you. Should I buy Tata Hexa or Innova Krista for 16 lakh?
You won't get an Innova Krista for 16 lakh rupees.
Yeah.
Decent variant.
Get the Hexa. Sir, मुझे 190 में Swift और i10 चाहिए 2010 के बदले के बाद की पेट्रोल कार. So please go for it, no problem. Rishabh, guys, should we consider waiting for the Harrier or buy Tata Hexa? And if Hexa is a good vehicle, or Innova Krista is a better option. You want to take this?
Yeah, I mean, I'd say if you don't have to make an immediate purchase, you can wait for the Harrier because that is going to be something even significantly better than, say, even the Hexa, which is a great car, but it suffers from certain problems like ergonomic flaws. Yeah. Like basically the car is too heavy. It's 2.3 tons, but the Harrier, they are saying is going to be about 1.7 tons. It's going to have a more powerful engine than the Hexa. The seating position is going to be almost very similar to the Discovery Sport, and so is the foot pedal placement and everything. So ergonomically, it's going to be better. The feature list is going to be richer because it is a more expensive car. So if you have the budget for an Innova Krista and you don't mind waiting, I'd say wait for the Hexa. If it's an immediate for the Harrier, sorry. But if you are looking at an immediate purchase and you can get the Innova, then yeah, that is the superior product.
Yeah. Dishant, Baleno versus Swift. अगर आप थोड़ा सा stretch कर सकते हो, I would suggest थोड़ा सा stretch करो, get the Baleno Zeta. Otherwise, the Delta is fantastic. It is our recommended variant also of the Baleno. But अगर आप stretch कर सकते हो, Zeta में तो आपको थोड़ी और features मिल जाएंगे.
Shilpa Sethia, Hyundai EX automatic versus Honda V CVT with paddle shift. I'm inclined to say Hyundai.
Yeah, it's the smoother gearbox and engine combination, but in terms of overall features, they're neck and neck.
Naveen Raja has booked a Hyundai Creta SXO. Thank you for the help. Thank you for sharing your experience with us. Don't forget to post your user review. however your experience with the dealership was, the car, the service that will come up, go ahead and post it on cardeco.com. Help the community.
Alto K10 versus Squid.
K10.
Which is the safest petrol freestyle titanium plus i20 Asta Yaris J? So there's no way to quantify what is safest, right? So all cars are equally safe till and something gets proven otherwise.
Exactly.
Why is freestyle sale increasing? Ford fan.
It's a good car.
It's a good car. It deserves to sell. How's Desire's AMT working while quick overtaking?
If you're looking at the petrol, it will be very responsive. You need to plan maybe 1.5 seconds before the overtake. In the case of the diesel, you do need to plan a little bit because you'll press the throttle. The computing happens for about 2-3 seconds and suddenly you get that boost. So it's a little bit more planning, especially in highway overtakes with the diesel. Petrol, it's very smooth. Don't worry about overtakes.
Yeah, petrol is more instantaneous.
Exactly.
XUV लूँ या Toyota Innova?
Innova का budget है तो फिर ले लीजिए.
Creta versus S-Cross, which is best? So there's a video, Hindi review है, check कर लीजिए. English देखना है, Zigbils पे है. You can go and check that out. Does Tata Harrier have a sunroof?
It might. We don't know yet.
We don't
It's
know.
not come to market.
Swift VXI or Baleno Delta petrol, we've answered this. Maruti build quality, Arjun, is all right. It's not good. It's not great.
Ciaz, any chance of 1.5 liter petrol engine? No, it's a sub 4 meter car.
In fact, the one of the main reasons why they did not give it new bumpers was because it would become more than 4 meters. या अगर कंपनी उस रीजन की वजह से गाड़ी के बम्पर नहीं बदल रही है तो आप इंजन का समझ लो. रोहित,
planning to buy the Tata Tiago top model. Should I increase my budget by 1.5 lakh and buy Swift instead? Please help. Looking forward to your response. Unless you have the need for a more enjoyable drive, something that's going to be peppier, say for example if you look at the Swift petrol, or if you need more cabin space, I would say stick with the Tiago petrol is fine. If it's the diesel, then extend your budget and get the Swift.
Okay, chalo, let's quickly run through some questions. Price of Tata Harrier, so we don't know. We're expecting it to be anywhere between 14 and 18 lakh.
Abhishek Halley, Tata Nexon diesel, the gearbox and clutch has good performance or not? Yes, it does.
Pawan, running only 500 km per month, should I purchase WagonR or suggest any other car? You can look at the Celerio, you can look at the Tiago. Jazz 2018 VX CVT or Baleno Alpha CVT, better car. I think more equipment is Baleno Alpha, and I think considering the prices are roughly the same, I would suggest Baleno, but we'll need to put them together and figure it out. Naveen Raja, about Jeep Renegade, there's a video on Car Dekho in 2 minutes. Go check it out. Chirag, does the diesel engine TDCI perform the same in Freestyle and EcoSport? It does. It's the same engine, but the Freestyle has a little more torque. And it's a smaller car, so it feels more peppier overall. Swift VXI or Baleno Delta, we answered this. Which is the better buy? EcoSport Diesel S or Creta SX Diesel? If you need slightly more space than Creta, otherwise the EcoSport will give you all the features you want. Shailesh wants to buy a 7-seater SUV, which is best?
You can consider the BRV, Honda BRV.
On a budget, the BRV, अगर बहुत ज़्यादा budget है तो Fortuner. Baleno Zeta versus Nexon XM. Baleno Zeta. Swift VXI. Okay, Dishant, please stop spamming. Verna versus Skoda Rapid.
If you look at the superior drive experience, Skoda Rapid. For everything else, Verna.
Sir, KUV 100 NXT के engine के बारे में बताइए. It's all right. मतलब ऐसा कुछ खास नहीं है.
आमतौर पे चलाना वो शहर के अंदर चल जाती है. एकदम काम हो जाता है पर उससे ज्यादा कुछ नहीं.
Yeah, like I said, काम चलाओ engine है, but it's not great. मजा नहीं आता चलाने में, but ठीक है.
Rahul Ghosh, how will it be to consider Tiago XZ as my first car or anything better for under ₹6 lakh in petrol? Can he get an Ignis?
Ignis, but he'll get a very bare bones variant. Honestly, just pick the Tiago. It's a fantastic car.
How do you find? Okay, Sushant Arora, how do you find the new Jazz facelift as compared to Baleno and i20 petrol in terms of driving and comfort? Now, on the driving aspect, the best one over here is the Baleno. That 1.2 liter petrol in this is the most peppy. It's easy to drive. It's efficient. Everything. Driving and comfort also, I feel that if you look at the best balance of all three, you will get it in the Baleno. The only thing that the i20 has upper hand in petrol is the quality, interior quality overall. Baleno is space and drivability. Jazz has space. That's it.
Baleno Alpha Diesel versus Nexon XT Baleno Alpha. Problems in Nexon, we're not aware of too many right now.
Check out the user reviews on cardeco.com. That will give you a better idea.
Should I buy Ford Classic for 2,80,000? I'd suggest avoid. The parts are a bit expensive. EcoSport or Brezza, overall better cars, the EcoSport, but Brezza is more spacious and the service network's wider, so decide on that. Um, okay, Dishant spammed the feed a lot. Hexa or Jeep Compass?
Hexa. DD Dash, hey man, what's up?
What's up? Um, what's the average mileage of Honda City VMT petrol? Satish, you can expect around 11 to 12 in the city and about 15 to 17 on the highway.
Vikas Chandira, is it right to buy the Nexon? Yes, you can. Just take a look at some of the user reviews that have come in, because we had issues with our test car and we pointed them out in the review as well.
Yeah.
But they may have been fixed at the production end also. So we can't say with absolute certainty at this point.
Okay.
Okay, Ritin Charles, Desire or Amaze? Petrol, I would say petrol. If you're looking at the manual or automatic, get the Swift. In the diesel, if you look at the manual, again, it will be more towards the Swift Desire. In the diesel CVT, the automatic, it might be, I'd say, go for the Amaze. What other questions are there? Okay,
New Jazz facelift versus Desire in petrol. Petrol, Desire. Karan Patel, hello bhai log, hello bhai. Desire book कर दी, thank you for answering. Super. कौन सी वेरिएंट बुक कर दी है बता दो. और क्या डील मिली वो भी बता दो. Please suggest in यार Dishant. एक ही सवाल बार बार. We've answered
Guys, simple request over here. What you are seeing on your screen, we will not see. The questions we see are going very in an ascending order. So whatever you're seeing on the screen, we aren't. We will get to your question, but if you post them repeatedly, we will have to block you from the chat. Let's give everybody an equal opportunity.
Because I'll explain how this works. Ki YouTube will let you see a question for about 30 seconds. That the limit to which you can scroll up is blocked. For us, it's not. So we can see the absolute first question if we have to. So thoda patience rakho, because like I always say, there are hundreds of questions and there are two of us who are answering. So yeah, इसी बात पे अगर if you want to like, you can.
And subscribe.
Please,
everyone, hit subscribe.
Hit subscribe. We feel better.
Okay, Rahul Malhotra, any update on the XUV 300? Nothing as of now, nothing concrete. City or Yaris or XUV 300 for family? I'd say if you have a large family, need to seat 5 City. Otherwise, get the Yaris. Nitin, your car is Creta. Good pick. Shihari, I think you've already answered.
We've answered this. I'm just going to skip through questions which I feel we've already answered. And okay, Ford Figo or Maruti Swift. If you want to pick right now, pick the Maruti Swift. Otherwise, Freestyle is a good option. S-Cross automatic, Ritin, unlikely. Amaze top model, manual or Desire. Which one has a better music system? Please do a comparison. Okay, this is something interesting. We'll try and do this. Ravindra, any alternate for Swift 2018 AMT? Ignis AMT or a Baleno CVT? Tata Nexon issues and resale value versus competition. Which one do you prefer? Issues, we've had some electrical issues in our media car, in our test car. Resale value, it's just about a year old, so it's too early to be talking about it. We don't think it will drop in value too much.
If the resale value is a very high priority, the Vitara Brezza will give you that, and that's not down to just the product itself. It's because
the brand.
It's the brand and the service reach that Maruti has that nobody comes even close to.
Yeah. Okay. Nitin says I'll be talking with you, but you will not responding. Nitin, that is exactly what we said. There is a lag between you posting the message, we getting the message, and we answering it. If you're okay with that, then we'd request some patience. Otherwise, can't help it. Raj, please tell me which one should we buy between the EcoSport and the S-Cross Zeta?
If it's the diesel you're looking at, obviously, I'd say S-Cross Zeta.
Yeah. Honestly, it's the better family car.
Charles, we've answered your question. Sahib, but hello, any idea regarding launch of Santro 2018?
September. End of September.
Krunal Thakkar, Hyundai Verna, new generation, or should I wait for Ciaz? I'd say wait for the Ciaz, is coming in within 1 or 2 months.
Yeah.
Muhammad Abdul Sattar, which is the best compact SUV, Creta 1.4 or Nexon XZ for diesel, Ford EcoSport? I'd say family car, VFM pick over here would be the Tata Nexon. Dishant, this is getting a bit too spammy now. Rudra, Micra or Freestyle, I'd say go ahead and get the Freestyle. Better brand value, more modern product altogether. Sriram S, is it worth waiting for the new Santro? We can't say it. We haven't checked out the car ourselves. Suggest any good car with good safety features
We've
for under
answered
6
this.
lakh. Again, lot of
Okay,
options.
guys, I'm just going to drop down to the most recent comments, and let's go there. Should I buy a good-looking honky? That's a stupid question. Jeep Bedrock, it's based on the spot. You can consider Jazz or WRV. Which one do you prefer on the top variant? WRV sunroof air. Tell me about the Endeavour 2.2. Shailesh, good pick. I think the trend variant is decently loaded, so you can consider it. Shailesh, we're just answering your question, so please pay attention. The trend now, it also gets the sunroof, so you can consider buying it for the city. It's really nice. Um, is the Creta 1.4 underpowered? No, not really. It is as much as say an S Cross. Doesn't feel too underpowered. Uh, we are here for you. We are going to do the music comparo thingy. So stay tuned. I-20 or freestyle in terms
Freestyle.
of engine freestyle. Any comment on the new Ciaz?
Coming in a few months, 2 months tops.
New Ciaz यार August 6 2 हफ्ते में आ रही है, not 2 months, 2 weeks. Ritvik, who are you calling a Volkswagen fanboy? If it's me, then I'll feel flattered actually. Tell me something about the Tata HRX.
H5X, you must be.
H5X.
Because R and 5 are right
Oh.
over there. It's a typo.
There's a video in 2 minutes on car dekho. Please watch it. New Ciaz facelift price, Akshay, it's going to be roughly the same as the current one. Zyada badegi nahi. Hyundai Verna or Mahindra XUV 500. If you want the bigger car than the XUV, otherwise the Verna is a better product in all aspects. Tiago XZ or Grand i10 Sports? Tiago XZ. Honda Amaze 2018 build quality compared to the Tigor?
Not massively different. Both of them are kind of on par.
Vitara Brezza interior, it's all right. It's a bit boring, but I think it gets it done.
Okay, Sagar V, is it feasible to buy the new Ciaz when most of the Ciaz nowadays are becoming taxis? Number one, they aren't. And why should that affect your purchase decision? It's a perfectly good car, so if you want to buy it, go ahead and do that.
There are Mercedes E-classes as taxis. Yeah, I think that is a proof that the car is reliable.
Etios, Lever, dual tone petrol or Swift petrol, Swift petrol. Pankaj, I want to purchase a mini SUV, budget about 11 to 12 lakh. Confused between Brezza and S-Cross. Which one is better? S-Cross.
S-Cross.
Rohit, Karnataka, new model of Tiago coming. Not JTP will come, not a brand new generation as such. Gijo JS, suggest a car below 10 lakh for home use. There's a lot of options you have. Could you specify what your
S-Cross or Ignis or Freestyle?
Quid, anything.
Lot of options.
Aditya Ramesh, VW Polo facelift launching in India. It won't be a facelift. Volkswagen will keep giving the Polo some or the other minor update, but it won't be a brand new generation or a facelift per se.
Yeah.
Good looking, okay, that's an opinion. Rishabh Malik, Creta or i20, which is better for city driving? Maneuverability wise, i20 because it's a smaller car, but both of them are perfectly fine for city usage. Lokesh, which is the best family car to 4 to 5 lakh? Again, if you could require something, if you look at space, comfort, and 4 to 5 lakh rupees, you'll have a lot of options. You can look at the Tata Tiago, you can even get a Wagon-R, there's a Celerio. So, a lot of great options for family cars. Harsha J, sir, is 1.4 CRDI diesel of the Creta or Duster diesel, which is better for highway? And what is the average mileage in city? For the highway usage, I feel the Duster will be better suited, particularly the 110 PS version. Efficiency-wise, you can expect somewhere around 12 to 14 kilometers per liter for the 1.4, slightly less with the Duster because it's not as efficient an engine. Ravjot saying, hello, Honda City, Verna or Ciaz. If you're looking at immediate purchase, I'd say get the Verna. If you want space for 5, you can get the Honda City. If you can wait, Ciaz.
Okay, I'll take over for a bit. Anything about Ertiga 2018? So there's a video on the channel. You can go check it out. When is the 650 Enfield coming out, sir? Car dekho. कार पे चिटकते हैं थोड़ा टाइम.
अफराज बाद में बोलता हूँ.
Oh, you know him? Yeah. Okay, hi Afraz. Okay, monthly 3,000 kilometer to be driven. Which is best, Verna or XUV? So both, Aditya, both cars will handle 3,000 kilometers a month. No worries. I'd say the Verna is a better car overall, but the Mahindra is bigger, so you need to decide what you want more.
Shailesh Megwal, which is the best in terms of driving, Endeavour 2.2 or the Fortuner 2.8?
Fortuner.
The performance will be better with the Fortuner, but the Endeavour is not underpowered in the 2.2 and it's pretty smooth to drive as well.
Sagar, Ciaz, I don't think it's getting a sunroof. Tata Tiago, Maruti Celerio, I want to say Tiago. Ford Aspire Petrol, wait for the new one, it'll come by Diwali. Ritin, Jimny versus Jeep Compass, which should I pick right now? So you can't pick the Jimny right now anyway, so Compass. And the Jimny will be a lot cheaper than the Compass anyway. AK Singh, just have to say you guys are great. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you
Guys,
for all the support.
Hit subscribe.
Hit
everyone,
subscribe
please.
and hit that like button. It's at 53 right now. I want to see how high it goes by the time we finish this video. Okay, 10 to 12 lakh compact SUV, EcoSport, Nexon. Choose.
Shashank Deshmukh, when is the Ford Aspire facelift going to launch? Hopefully by the end of this year. Prashant Parekh, the question go best diesel automatic hatchback.
Ignis.
Yeah, you can look at
There's no other diesel automatic hatchback. Creta Petrol SX or Creta 1.4S. Running ke upar hai. If your running is high, pick the diesel. Otherwise, stick to the petrol. The petrol is the better engine.
Soumya Rajan, between the S-Cross and the Nexon, I can understand your dilemma. Both of them are fantastic cars. I would say I'm slight edge towards the S-Cross if ride quality is important, and towards the Nexon if you want better performance. Both of them are very spacious, very comfortable, good seats, good performance. So you won't go wrong with either one.
Okay. Maria Kripa, planning to buy a 2010 Honda CRV. Monthly running is about 1200 kilometers. You can go for it. For the same price, you might just get a Fortuner, which is bigger, which will serve the purpose better. You can check that out as well. Swift versus Celerio. Swift for the 4-cylinder engine more than anything. Sri Harsha loves Cardeco.
We love you too.
Should I have to wait for the Jeep Renegade or buy Creta 2018? I need feature compact SUV. If you can wait for 6 months, then wait for the Renegade. Otherwise, Creta.
Even that 6 months is not a guaranteed. It's still based on estimates.
Rate the WRV infotainment system. I'd give it a solid 4 out of 10. Swift AMT or Swift Z Plus. Z Plus for me, I like the manual better than the AMT. Okay.
Sorry guys, we've lost a few questions.
Vipul, we've answered your question. Please stop spamming the top chat. Okay. Ravjot's waiting for the Ciaz. That's superb. Daniel, yes, you can buy the Ciaz if you want right now. 1.5 lakh tak ka discount hai. Like there's like a discount of up to 1.5 lakh rupees. Push them really hard. They have just petrol in stock right now, but possible. Yeah, you can pick it. How good is this upcoming Mahindra XUV 700? Sir, our guess is as good as yours. We don't really know until we drive it. But we saw it at the Auto Expo. Well-built car. We need to see how much of it remains in the Indian version. Any news on Brezza Petrol or S-Cross Petrol? Nope.
Unlikely.
Nexon or WRV? I'd pick the Nexon.
Shailesh Megwal, can we drive the 2.2 Endeavour with great enthusiasm? And what about its driving comfort, and is it a driver's car? It's not a driver's car. You can enjoy driving and touring in it. But the 2.2 engine, it's not an exciting engine. If you want excitement, it has to be the 3.2.
Okay. Vipul, you're welcome. Tata Harrier or Jeep Compass? आने दो यार Tata Harrier को, तब देखते हैं. When Jimny comes to India, 2019 end या 2020 start. Should I wait for Santro? Any idea regarding launch date, when it will be available? Sahib Bhatt, so it will be available in the last week of September for sure. If you can wait, it's about 2 months. Then it should be worth waiting for. If you want a car right now, there's the Tiago, Celerio, you can choose. So Creta petrol average 1.6, city 8 to 10, highway 14 to 16.
Aditya Yadav, what is the maximum mileage of XUV 500? You can maybe get on the highway with light driving 16 to 17 kilometers per liter is what you can expect on an average with highway driving. City will be closer to 10, 11.
Nilima, should I buy BMW X5 or any other recommended? Check out the Volvo XC90 if driving isn't a big priority. If you're going to be chauffeur driven, look at the Volvo XC90. Purushottam, I want to buy a Ford Freestyle or Swift, which is better. Both are very good. Ford Freestyle if you need the ground clearance
and the better ride
quality. Swift is a better family car now.
Sagar, like we said, no details on XUV 300. We don't even know if it's going to be called that.
Okay. Ignis Delta or Tiago XZ? Tiago XZ. Nissan Sunny diesel. Subhash ji, पुरानी हो गई है, but गाड़ी अच्छी है. डिपेंडेबल गाड़ी है, रिलायबल गाड़ी है, ले सकते हैं. पीछे स्पेस बहुत बढ़िया है, बहुत शानदार है, ले सकते हैं, नो प्रॉब्लम.
Shibasi's Das, Tata Tiago, Celerio, Tiago, high top end variant. Shiv Shankar, when will Gurkha Extreme be launched? We don't have an exact word on that right now. Jagmohan Purohit, how is Vento petrol automatic? Mostly for city drive. Perfectly fine. The TSI is a brilliant car. Nikhilesh Kumar Yadav, sir, should I buy Ford Aspire 2017 for long time personal usage due to huge discount? Valid point. Is it discontinued? No, it's not going to be discontinued. There's an update that's going to be coming. Freestyle will remain on sale, so you don't have to worry about spare parts also. Ford will completely
spare parts won't be an issue. Don't worry about it. You can buy it if you're getting a really good deal.
Raj Talukdar. Hello sir, Ford EcoSport Titanium Plus Automatic या Tata Nexon Automatic या Jeep Renegade Petrol Automatic या Tata H5X का वेट करूं
या महिंद्रा का XUV 300.
सबसे पहली बात तो टाटा H5X इन सबसे काफी आगे होगा प्राइस वाइज में, जहां पर ये सब गाड़ियां आपको मिल सकती हैं तकरीबन 12-15 लाख के अंदर. H5X का प्राइस थोड़ा 20 लाख के ऊपर जाने वाला है ऑन रोड. जब अगर आप देखेंगे तो फिर वो प्राइस रेंज में आएगा नहीं, तो फिर अगर बजट उतना बढ़ा सकते हैं तो फिर H5X के लिए वेट कीजिए. XUV 300 वी हैव नो आइडिया, अभी तक कुछ इन्फॉर्मेशन नहीं महिंद्रा से, so we can't say.
अगर अभी खरीदनी है टाइटेनियम प्लस ले लो, नो प्रॉब्लम.
Rajvinder Singh, which Amaze variant is the most value for money? It's the one above base, the S variant. If you can go ahead and check out on the YouTube channel, we have done a full detailed variants explained of the Amaze. So you get a clear idea as to why we're saying that, or if a better variant, if a different variant rather, can suit your needs better.
Vipul, Fortuner, Endeavor, we'd say Endeavor. Sushant, if dad did not like the S-Cross, I doubt you can do much, man. But the S-Cross will be slightly cheaper to maintain because the parts are shared with so many other Marutis, especially the engine parts. So
Rahul Sharma, best
and also tell him the S-Cross will give him phenomenal mileage. Mileage बहुत मिलेगा बोलो, फिर देखो कैसे बदलता है.
That might be a good hook. Rahul, should 10 to 15 lakh best SUV. We've done a comparison. What we can recommend overall, if budget permitting, you can get the Creta. If not, S-Cross.
Okay, first time buyer. How's the Polo? It's good, not bad. But the 1 liter engine is okay. It's not too great, but not an issue.
Davidson KRO, I would suggest you get the Desire just because the petrol engine is a lot better.
Yeah.
Anil Kumar, Tiago XZ option kit, or should I wait for the JTP edition? If you want the performance, if you want the excitement of driving, then wait for the JTP. But otherwise, for every other reason, just stick with the XZ.
Yeah. Aditya, Polo latest version only by 2021 और 3 साल है. अगर उतना वेट कर सकते हो तो ठीक है. Pratik Snali, Skoda after sale service made me think twice about the RS. So sure about RS versus Civic? Yeah, we're sure. It's a better car, and when it hasn't gone wrong, which fingers crossed it won't, it will be miles better to drive.
And right now, one thing we've seen from a lot of analysis reports, Skoda's doing a lot of damage control right now. They haven't been able to get over that dogma of their past.
Yeah.
Skoda's service was bad in the past, but they have improved it by miles, and they're just getting started. They're going to be improving it a lot more with their warranty and service plans. Just make sure that the service center's within your vicinity. Because proximity does make a difference. So if your service advisor or salesperson is going to be too far away, maybe that will have to drive your decision first.
Tiago versus Celerio, which is value for money? Tiago, best offer time to buy Honda cars. It depends on your dealership. Okay, what is the best value for money variant of the XUV 500 W7? Ritvik, why is the Vento TSI not being compared to the others? It has the best engine and transmission. Has it become outdated? It's just become too old, honestly.
Like you said.
Yeah, it's not outdated per se, but it's just an old product because features wise it's right up there with every other car except for maybe a sunroof. But maybe there's very less buyer interest, which is why it's not being compared. Will there be an automatic variant for the Jeep Renegade? Approx price, not too sure. If it might, then it should be somewhere around 14-15 lakh.
It is likely.
Yeah. Okay. Sushant, we love you too. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Raj Talukdar, Ford EcoSport petrol auto या फिर Tata H5X का wait करूँ. H5X if you have the budget.
नहीं, budget max 13 तो
then EcoSport ले लो. EcoSport.
Guys, can I please see more likes? Can I please request you to hit that subscribe button?
Sagar V, after Santro, which is the next launch or upcoming car from Hyundai, and when in that same range they won't have anything much. This is Santro's, if it's going to be called the Santro, is essentially going to be a replacement for where the Eon and i10 are, somewhere in that
Yeah,
range.
but in general, if you're asking what is the next launch, it will either be the Tucson facelift or the Elantra facelift. Which car has the best acceleration in the SUV segment? Around 10 to 18 lakh. I think it will be the Compass 2-liter diesel. Um, okay, Chirag, you want to purchase a new car in the range of 6 to 7 lakh in petrol?
Consider the Swift or the Freestyle.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
so-
Will AMT come in ZXi Plus? Fingers crossed.
Possibly.
We can't say it right now. Ford EcoSport Petrol. Okay, we've answered this. When will the Ciaz 2018 model come out? August 6. 2 hafte hain. You can wait for it. Which one should I get? Tigor or Desire?
Desire.
Hyundai Grand i10 or Honda Brio, Maruti Celerio, and petrol for a lady.
I think you'd like the Honda Brio.
Yeah, you'd like the
This
Honda
one,
Brio.
but because it's a funky looking car, decently peppy engine, it looks nice, but drive a hard bargain. They're not selling much, so make sure you can drive a hard bargain. Get a good deal.
Bro, which car? Polo or i20? i20 for now. Hi Shailesh. Will the Toyota Rush make it to India?
Gurjas Singh ji, please go ahead and check out a video we've done called the Toyota Rush in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
In just 2 minutes, you'll get complete details as to what the Rush has to offer, why is Toyota not getting it, and what it might be getting in its place.
Okay, Shailesh says, which one would we choose for our personal use, Fortune or Endeavor? I'd pick Endeavor. Okay, so AK has already subscribed. Thank you so much, sir. And we've helped him a lot since he's bought a Tiago. Super. Good car,
Awesome.
Good choice. Write an ownership review on cardeko.com if you can. Thank you so much. Oh, a lot of love views coming in. Thank you. Make sure all that love just goes towards the subscribe button, please. मतलब ऐसा बहुत खुशी मिलती है जब वो वीडियो एंड होता है और फिर लोग कहते हैं कि वो 100 subscribers. It's a good thing to see.
Guys, if at all we have missed any questions before, don't forget to post them.
Yeah,
we're still here for a good 15-20 minutes.
Yeah, we'll be here for another 15-20 minutes, so you can.
And also a reminder, in case we aren't able to answer any questions in the live, on this video, you can comment later on. Our team, through us, will get back to you. We'll make sure that your answers are received.
Thank you for a good job that you're doing. You're welcome, sir. Need a driver's car between 12 to 18 lakh on road. GT TSI. Or if you want a slightly bigger car, you can look at the Vento TSI as well. But the GT TSI is more of a driver's car. But if you can stretch all the way up to 18, is there anything else? No. I don't think anything.
You can if you look at the used, you can consider something like an Octavia 1.8 TSI, but that will have to be used. You won't get it new.
Yeah.
Okay. Prakash D asks, hi guys, Kia's offering seems to be good indeed. What are your opinion on their offerings? Are they going to do head-to-head with the segment leaders or going to be maintained as a premium car? No. What's going to happen is that they're going to be going head-to-head. You might see Hyundai going more towards the premium end, as you have seen in the past cars, that the pricing might start moving up the ladder, and Kia will come in to slide in and offer direct competition to your Hondas and Marutis and Fords and Volkswagens of the world. So they're going to be competitive. They have good product knowledge. They're definitely putting in their time for their research. So if you are waiting for a Kia product, if you want that brand to enter the market, the wait will be worth it.
Okay, H5X 7-seater rivals. 7-seater के लिए rivals उस space में XUV है.
And Hexa, no direct rivals.
Vento or Verna? I would pick the Verna as an overall package right now. Okay. Where we S-Cross versus new Ciaz. Your advice, sir? I would wait for the new Ciaz prices, then I'd take a call. If I had to buy right now, I'd buy the S-Cross because it's more value. Is the petrol automatic EcoSport efficient? What is the approx mileage? No, it's not particularly efficient. You would get somewhere around 8 to 10 in the city and about 14 to 16 on the highway.
Not Nexon or EcoSport. I would say Nexon is the better family car. EcoSport for everything else.
Petrol or diesel car, if the running is 1700 to 1800 kilometers per month. Diesel. I would say, how much is that? Yeah, I'd say diesel. Running is slightly. So EcoSport petrol, Baleno Zeta, Swift or Honda Amaze. I want to say Baleno Zeta. Overall better package as the family car. When is Maruti Jimny coming out? By 2020. Tata Nexon is good in petrol or not? It's all right.
It's okay as a city usage car, but if I had to pick, I would say try and get the Nexon AMT because the tuning of the engine and transmission is a lot better in that than it is in the manual, oddly enough.
Yeah.
Shiv Shankar, Thar or Gurkha, I'd say Thar.
Yeah, the Gurkha is still stuck in the 1980s.
It's a good off-roader, but so many ergonomic flaws that it's hard to believe.
Yeah, if it's going to be the only car, then forget about it. In fact, even for the Thar, forget about it. Overall, more balanced pick is the Thar. Fiat Punto petrol diesel. Subhash ji, petrol avoid karo. Diesel is better. Should I go for Compass Bedrock or Longitude? Which is your opinion? Longitude. What is your opinion about the Honda City Automatic? Inner Jagat, thank you so much for joining us. Again, one, it is nowhere as refined as the competition. I know IV Tech used to be like the gold standard in terms of engine refinement.
Just to clarify, it's not that it's unrefined, it's just that the competition is now gotten better.
Yeah. Second, that CVT is all right. It does well for city, for highways also it's fine. It makes a ridiculously good noise when you push it. And if you want a driver's car, then there's that Honda City is really nice. But overall, and it's decently efficient as well. So yeah, it's a good blend. Could be better in terms of NVH, but yeah, can recommend.
Nashar, i20 or Brezza, I would say i20 unless you want that SUV look. Shiva Sidas, thank you. We love you guys too. Thank you so much for your support.
Ritvik Onza, Vento TSI for the past 4 years, is in love with the performance. Hope to see new Vento in the first day of launch. I'm going to book it. Maybe you and me both. If I don't get a used Jetta, that is.
Shailesh, thank you, man. Thank you so much for your love and support.
Super. इसी बात पे subscribe करो.
Rahul Krishna, what is a 3-cylinder engine and any difference between 3 versus 4? It's kind of self-explanatory. If you have 4 cylinders, you have 4 cylinders. If you have 3, you have 3. It's the number of cylinders in the engine.
1, 2, 3, 4. ठीक है? ये है. This is a 4-cylinder engine. Okay, these are the 4 cylinders. 3 cylinder में ये हट जाता है, 3 होता है.
This is the piston that's moving.
Yeah, this is the piston, right? अभी इसको बैलेंस करने को एक बैलेंसर शाफ्ट आ जाता है, right? तो inherently what a 3-cylinder engine does is it will consume less fuel for sure, but yeah, it will be noisy and vibrant. So I hope this was a clearish explanation.
It's not a blanket explanation,
yeah,
but
this
it's
is
kind of
a YouTube live wala explanation. Pramul, brother, please advise me your experience. Which one to buy? Swift ZXi, Freestyle Titanium, Figo Titanium. Figo abhi dur raho. Freestyle is my pick. Update on the Capture diesel automatic dual clutch auto aa raha hai?
I doubt at this point. I'm not seeing any significant update coming for the Capture.
Okay.
S-Cross or Brezza, S-Cross, Wagoner or Celerio. Wagoner? I'd say Wagoner. Better headroom.
Tall person will always say that. Brezza, Nexon or S-Cross. The S-Cross is one league above the other two, but the best family car might just... in terms of value, in terms of value, it might just be Nexon. Hyundai Carlino subcompact SUV, which was showcased in 2016 Auto Expo. When is it expected to launch? Next year, first half, 100%. Tiago, XZ or XT, value for money.
XZ.
ABS hai. Everything else is not value for money unless it has safety features. Should I wait for the new Ciaz or buy the new Hyundai Verna? Gurjas ji, you have to wait for 2 weeks. So wait kar lo, please. Don't itna ghai mat karo. Ruk jao. Manu Menon, is Ford launching any new SUV under 18 lakh? Not immediately, but they have that tie-up with Mahindra, so it might eventually come.
Karan Rai, when will the new Honda City come? 2019 or 20 is when we expect it in India.
Yeah.
Okay. Hyundai Verna starts value for money. Yeah, you can get the SXO variant. Chirag Goyal, Tata Nexon or Amaze or Ford Freestyle, which one is the best? Balance of all worlds is the Tata Nexon. But if you look at the petrol, I would urge you to look at the Ford Freestyle.
Okay, so Joseph did book an Octavia 1.8 TSI, but there's a 4-month waiting. There. From what I think, despite the wait, yes, it's worth it because it's properly fun to drive. You can wait for it and pick it, no problem.
But if fun to drive is not a big priority for you, you can look at the Hyundai Elantra.
Yeah.
But it will not match the Octavia 1.8 in performance. Not in the same league at all.
Okay, Mercedes C-Class or BMW?
If it's not done well, you might have something getting stuck underneath the laminate and that becomes a headache to remove afterwards.
Yeah.
Just stick with like rubber mats and it will be fine.
Get 3D mats if you want to. Sir, I heard that the Honda new Amaze petrol has vibration problem in reversing. यार ये कौन अफवाह फैला रहा है? अब तो हमारे तक नहीं पहुंची. At least our test cars didn't have anything of this sort. Book की है तो don't worry about it so much. If there is an issue, it can be fixed. Don't worry about that.
Nashar, what about Innova Krista? Great car, buy it. Sandy, new Jazz or Polo. If you want the space, the enormous amount of space, Jazz. For everything else, Polo will be the better pick.
Rate the Nexon infotainment system. I would say
6.
I would give it a 7 actually out of 10. The 7 is because of the sound system, and the -3 is because of the touchscreen and that reverse camera. That touchscreen is laggy, and that resolution of the camera is very bad for a 10 lakh rupee car.
रोहित कर्नाटक प्रोजेक्ट हेडलैम्प और डीआरएल बाहर से लगवाना सही है क्या? उसमें कोई गलती तो नहीं है, लेकिन
नहीं, बट
आपको देखना पड़ेगा ऑप्शन क्या है आपके पास. क्वालिटी बहुत मुश्किल से
मिलेगी. रोहित जी, मेरे को आपको और एक बात बतानी है कि ये जो डीआरएल्स है वो दिखते बहुत अच्छे हैं, पर उसमें 2-3 प्रॉब्लम है. One, you have to cut wires which will void warranty. Second, it's an external load on the battery which the company won't like. मतलब कि अच्छा आपने एक्स्ट्रा फिटिंग कर दिया इसलिए वारंटी डिनाई कर देंगे, हाथ खड़े कर देंगे, बोल देंगे कि हम वारंटी नहीं देंगे. तीसरी बात ये कि वो दिखने में काफी अच्छे दिखते हैं, लेकिन उसकी जो क्वालिटी है वो उतनी खास नहीं है. जो कंपनी वाले डीआरएल्स होते हैं वो आप पहले दिन चालू करो, 500वें दिन चालू करो, वो सेम इंटेंसिटी, सेम ब्राइटनेस, सब सेम रहेगा. पर आफ्टर मार्केट में जो डीआरएल्स मिलते हैं, एक बल्ब बंद हो गया, कोई येलो हो रहा है, बहुत it's too much to take, so I would suggest avoid.
In a Jagat, what is your upcoming favorite SUV? Upcoming है तो फिर we can't decide if it's a favorite yet.
Chal, I'm going to say it, Harrier. Okay, when is Ertiga 2018 expected to launch? The Diwali. How much you sure about Ertiga? Quite sure. Freestyle petrol or Ignis petrol?
Interesting question. Both are great buys. I am inclined to say freestyle. Largely because the right quality. The Ignis's right quality is good, but not as good.
Yeah, ऐसे दिल पे पत्थर रख के, because that Ignis engine and transmission is must up. Value for money automatic transmission car with curtain airbags. Ciaz J. Creta or Compass diesel. Creta, value for money. Best AMT under 7.5 lakh. Ignis Delta. Which one is the best car? None. But between the three, Nexon, Swift, Grand Titan, Nexon is the better car, provided you pick XT or XZ.
Kisle Desai, Freestyle Titanium or Baleno Zeta. If you want the added cabin space, Baleno, otherwise Freestyle. Smart Eye. Volkswagen official website says that Vento diesel manual mileage is 22.27, but many review websites say 20.64 kmpl, which is correct. Both of them are correct. Both of them are under test conditions only.
Yeah.
It ultimately, one thing you need to understand is that claimed mileage is very relative. Your driving style, the fuel you put in, where you're driving, your passenger load, the quality of fuel you've put, how well you're looking after maintenance, everything will decide what your final mileage is. If you want good mileage, drive relaxed. If you're okay with compromising on it, drive fast, drive rash. But don't.
Just don't. If you do, don't tell them we told you. Amaze petrol or new Jazz petrol? Amaze, I won't say Amaze. EcoSport petrol automatic versus Hyundai Carlino. I'm not going to answer that. Did Ford Freestyle overtake any top telling? Vicky, we actually answered this. I'm guessing you missed it. No, it did not. Sagar, why aren't we seeing the test mule or camouflage of Hyundai Carlino subcompact SUV as it is expected to launch in the first half? So it will come out. Right now, I think it's in the prototyping stage. Hyundai has an R&D facility in Chennai. अंदर काफी जगह है घुमाने गाड़ी.
तो one honest reason is that your spy shot availability also depends on what shutterbugs you have around the area.
Yeah.
If it's something around Maharashtra, around Delhi, even Himachal side, you get more photographs. Somewhere in South, it's a little bit more difficult because you have, well, frankly, publications based out of there. So it's a bit tricky.
RX-5 MG motor, RX-5, so we'll have to wait. 2019, we think it should be the RX-5. It won't be the ZS for sure. So 2-liter diesel from the Compass, fingers crossed, should be good. Is it worth to buy a used Jetta 2012 and up from now? I mean, is the maintenance anything to worry? Okay, honestly, this is something that I was searching. For the same price as a Jetta or slightly more, you can get a Passat. That is how badly they've depreciated. Regular maintenance is not a worry, right? Your oil filter, air filter, all that change will come up to maximum 12,000. That's not too much. but God forbid a part goes wrong. Remember, it is a 25 lakh rupee car at the end of the day, and parts will cost as much as a 25 lakh rupee car part, right? So if nothing fails, you're good. If it fails, I hope you have a good bank balance. Nashar says, "Thank you. You guys are doing a great job. Thank you so much."
Nashar noticed which variant. Go ahead and check out the video, sir. We've done a Hyundai i20 variants explained video. You'll understand which is the right pick.
Okay, chalo, last 5 minutes. So,
Pani pee liya, AK Singh ji, friends.
Oh, yay. Okay, which robo car is the best for my sister's son's gift? We can't take brand names, but anything that makes a lot of noise.
I'll ask my nephew.
Yeah, and give him our love. Swift ZXI or Freestyle Titanium Petrol, mileage and value for money. Mileage wise, the Swift will be better. Value for money is the Freestyle. Which one is the best car under 11 lakh? Tridev, any car you can afford is the best car.
Jaghat, धन्यवाद आपको भी धन्यवाद प्रतीक माथुर. Dealer is closed, so RS is done. You'll get it after 1,000 miles.
Super. Done. Best MPV SUV 7-seater under 10 lakh, including upcoming. Wait for the new Ertiga. Ritvik, can I write an ownership review of the Vento TSI on the Car Deco website? If yes, then how? Yes, you can, Ritvik. What you do is go to cardeco.com, search for the Volkswagen Vento. There'll be a user review tab under more. Just click there and write your review in. Right? Thank you so much for doing this for us. Means a lot.
Appreciate it.
Okay. Where are we?
Jeep Renegade question. Jeep Renegade कब आ रही है?
End of this year?
Maybe.
चलो. Tata Tiago 7 to 8 years reliability चल जाएगी. No problem. I want to know about Indica, diesel or petrol? Why? But I prefer the diesel. The petrol, takes a while.
One question over here that we with Imran ul Haq. Honda Amaze or Desire for taxi purpose? I would say Desire will be more fuel efficient.
Red Apple Bro, plan to buy a Tata Safari Dicor second hand. What about that? Please reply. मत खरीदो. Safari को चैन से जीने दो या समझ लो. Which one will you choose? XUV or Innova? Some driving tips for better fuel efficiency. Maintain your tire pressure. Ensure you fill from a very good reputed petrol bunk, and don't drive it like we do. 335i or E92 M3. Why is that even a question? V8s over everything else. WRV versus Jazz. Music system is better. It's the same.
In the WRV, they've got the digipad. The infotainment system of the Jazz is now better.
Yeah,
in the WRV, they still have the
music system is the same. So you recommended Duster for hilly, twisty roads for Himachal Pradesh. Extended my budget to BMW X1. Very good and superb for twisty roads. Which one? Okay, between the two, if you've got that kind of budget and if you're not very brand conscious, I would say look at the Ford Endeavour. Dr. Kamal Tamanna ji, you can look at it. Hilly roads, no roads, mountains, anything it'll handle. Look at that because the X1 for the price it commands, it doesn't offer too much except for the BMW badge.
It will give you the luxury experience, but bad roads and all, it will tackle some amount of light slush and all. But if you come across bad roads, that is the time where the X1 might be a little bit out of its element compared to even the Duster.
Yeah. Okay, is it better to buy a car now in July or during Diwali based on discount? It depends when you want the car. Whenever you want the car, you can push for discounts.
Exactly.
So don't let discount be a reason for getting a car. Okay, we are doing a fabulous job. Thank you. Where are we? Nasir, if we missed your question, please type it again. We'll answer it. Vedant. Okay, wait, sorry. Janardhan, city ride, monthly 500 kilometer, budget 7 lakh. What to take? Tiago AMT. Nexon XM versus Baleno Zeta. Used Honda City, worth buying a 2008 to 2013 model. Should I prefer 2008 to 2011 or this? Vedant, it doesn't really matter. Honestly, you can buy any because even if you buy the old one, you can retrofit parts from the newer one. So don't bother. This I'm guessing is the third generation, and you're deciding between the pre-facelift and the facelift. So yeah, Jaguar XJ or BMW 7 Series?
7 Series.
I like the Jag.
Jag is for looks. Everything else 7 Series far superior.
How's the Hexa? Want a 7-seater? Is XM a good choice? So if you can stretch to the XT, then I think that's a fantastic package. But XM is a very good value for money choice. Red Apple, we've answered your question. Okay, so dad needs to buy a compact SUV between 15 to 30 lakh. 15 to 30 lakh mein compact SUV.
There's no compact SUV in that. We can consider like a fully loaded version of the Creta. That will do perfectly fine. Just that the rear seat access might be a little tricky if dad is slightly old.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it's not like too high off the floor. It's just that the passageway is a bit narrow. But yeah, it should meet most of your needs.
Okay, next live session, Sagar, next Friday, hopefully at 5 p.m. Watch the space, we'll update it. What should be the price difference between H5X and H7X? About 2-3 lakh maximum. XUV or Fortuner? Fortuner, hands down. Okay, last few questions. It's been an hour. Okay, if you've liked what we're doing so far, just make sure you hit that like button. It means a lot to us because too many questions, too fat people answering takes time and a lot of effort too. So, and hit subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, we're just going to take a last few questions because we're running out of time.
Okay, Aditya Ramesh, when is Mahindra 7-seater launching? Maybe by the end of this year if you're talking about that new Nexon. Vignesh, your opinion about Honda BRV versus Ertiga?
I'd pick the Ertiga. भाई क्योंकि रीसेल नहीं है उसकी यहाँ व्हाट विल आई डू सर रीसेल का थोड़ा पंगा तो है इट इज बट अगर आपको गाड़ी पसंद है तो ये याद रखो कि आप गाड़ी खुद के लिए खरीद रहे हो बेचने के लिए नहीं खरीद रहे हो तो इट इज अप टू यू I would buy it. In fact, I bought a Polo. So Joseph has a running of 500 to 650, but unable to get something I'm liking in the petrol automatic. Seem to like the S-Cross, but it's neither automatic nor petrol. Don't like noisy diesels. Joseph, I think hang on to the Octavia 1.8, man. Just push them to give you a delivery earlier. It is possible. Just push your sales executive and just pray that you get it soon, man. Because from an Octavia to a S-Cross will be quite a downgrade.
And if you want something that's smooth to drive and refined, consider the Toyota Yaris as well.
Yeah. Okay. Let's take Dr. Okay, Dr. Kamal. I understand only Twisty, but the X1 and the Superb that you are considering, if you want to choose between the two, I'd say the Superb is better value for money. If you want Superb or X1 ka hybrid, you can look at the Kodiaq. So it will give you the ground clearance. It is very good in hilly roads and it's fantastic. So and it will give you 2 extra seats also in case you need it. So look at the Kodiaq as well. Okay. Hey, Ritvik started writing the review. Superb. Thanks, Ritvik. Suhab, any new automatic hatchback to be launched in 2 months? Santro automatic will come. Okay. So I think we'll end with the last 2 questions. Amaze or Desire?
Desire petrol, Amaze diesel automatic.
Swift or Baleno Delta? VXI versus Delta. I'd say Baleno Delta. Amaze versus Desire, who is better? He's already answered it. So I think, okay, one last question. Gopi Krishna, is Creta petrol underpowered? I want to buy a compact SUV. Okay, Creta petrol is not underpowered, but it's not exciting to drive. It's, it's very calm. It's very easy going, very easy to drive. Light clutch, light gear throws, all of that. So yeah, not underpowered, but as there. Passat or Superb, which is better?
Both of them are great, but I feel the slightly more mature experiences in the Passat. You won't have the same amount of legroom in the back, but the ride quality is unbelievably good.
Yeah,
it's that much better than even the Superb because it has adaptive dampers. So if ride comfort is very important, Passat.
Yeah, Harshit, we are going to take your last question after we answer Neeru's S-Cross. Harshit, you can stop spamming. We can read, right? Neeru, Santro's coming by the end of September, and S-Cross autonomous driving. Okay, what it does is it's got radar guided cruise control and level 2 autonomy. If I remember correctly, it's level 2. So what you can do is, say you're following a car, you set speed, you set distance from the car in the front. You can let go of the steering, you can let go of the accelerator, you can let go of the brake. So what it will do is if the car in front speeds up, it will speed up to the set limit. If the car in front slows down, it will slow down. It will help you keep lane. In case of an extreme emergency, it will let you swerve and it will avoid as well. It can park itself. Obviously, that's something even an Endeavor can do. So yeah, that is the level of autonomy that we are talking about. And
yeah, so it's not fully autonomous, but it does have autonomous technology.
Yeah.
I'll quickly answer whatever's pending.
Yeah, we'll ask Pramul's question. Swift ZXi or Freestyle Titanium Diesel? Sir, your running is very low. Look at the Swift. Okay, and XUV 2018, worth it? It's all right. I'd suggest look at the Hexa in that budget, right? And on that note, we are going to end. This has been a fantastic session. Thank you so much, guys. Again, hit that like button if you liked. Nazir, okay, sorry, we didn't answer your question. Liva or Swift? Swift. This is for Nazir. We are very sorry we didn't answer your question. Swift. Buy the Swift. It's a better car. Right? And that's about it. Thank you so much for watching this live. We'll see you next week. Friday, possibly around 5 o'clock only. Thank you so much. Take care. All of you. Have a happy weekend.
And hit subscribe if you haven't already.
Hit subscribe. Hit subscribe. We're going to beat. Bye.